Hey everyone, it's Jemar. Today, I'm sharing my totally unexpected journey from 2018. How I landed a web and WordPress development job with absolutely no experience and somehow survived and learned it all in 90 days. If you love underdog stories, awkward moments, and a few laughs, you're in the right place. Let's rewind to 2018. I applied for a web development job, mostly because the job post sounded cool. And free coffee in the office. To my shock, I got hired. But here's the twist. I didn't know HTML, CSS, or WordPress. Zip, nada, zilch. I hadn't learned any of this in school. I was basically the human version of a blank code editor. So naturally, I panicked, of course. My first thought, maybe they hired the wrong person. But I then realized I could either run for the hills or fake it until I make it. I chose the second option. For the next 90 days, my life was a crash course in everything web. Ah. I started from absolute zero. My first Google search at work was, no joke, how to make a website. I found free resources like Free Code Camp, YouTube tutorials, and forums. I made a plan. Every day, learn something new, even if it was just how to center a div, which is, by the way, a rite of passage. For the first 3 weeks, I focused on HTML and CSS. I built basic web pages with text, images, and links. I broke things a lot. I once spent 2 hours trying to figure out why my page looked like Picasso designed it. Turns out I forgot a closing tag. I dabbed in JavaScript as well. My first alert box was my proudest moment until it wouldn't go away and I had to call IT for help. By week 4, I was thrown into WordPress. I installed it and stared at the dashboard like it was an alien spaceship. Themes, plugins, posts, pages. It felt like WordPress was speaking another language. My first assignment, set up a blog for a client. So I googled everything. At one point, I installed 27 plugins because more is better, right? My site loaded slower than a dial-up connection. The last month was wild. I had to build real websites, portfolio site, landing pages, client stuff. Deadlines were crazy or scary. I customized themes, used page builders, and broke the site at least 5 times a day. My boss would walk and ask, "Is it ready?" And I just smile and say, "Almost," while secretly Googling how to fix white screen of death. Oh my goodness. I learned to experiment without fear, or at least without showing my fear on Zoom calls. There were tough days, of course. Sometimes I felt like an imposter, sometimes my code felt like an imposter too. Technical problems ate up hours, but I kept going. Asking questions in forums, watching more tutorials, and taking snack breaks because snacks solve everything. Every problem I solved made me more confident, and every snack made me happier. After 90 days, I could build and launch WordPress sites confidently. I felt like a real developer already. I even started helping others at work mainly by telling them not to install 27 plugins. My new skills opened up freelance opportunities and personal projects. And yes, I still Google things. Don't we all? Well, if you're starting from scratch, here's my advice. Don't wait. Just start, learn by doing real projects. Don't be afraid to ask for help. The web dev community is amazing. Celebrate tiny wins like centering a div or surviving a plugin disaster. And remember, snacks are essential. Alright, so thanks for listening to my journey. If you're on your own learning path, Drop a comment below. I want to hear your story and maybe swap plugin horror stories. Subscribe for more web development tips. And remember, if I can do it, literally anyone can.